Join us on another adventure with Wild and Free
Interior Alaska.
Hey everybody, it's Cassie here with Wild and Free Interior Alaska. I just wanted to give you a personal update about what to expect in the many episodes to come. I know lately you've been seeing a lot of our life off-grid, and you can definitely expect that because as we start to accomplish more and more of our projects, we are trying to balance it with more and more enjoyment of all of our hard work. So that is definitely one thing that you will be seeing. But in this episode, we did complete something that I'd been wanting to do for a little while and very excited to do, and that was our lights. So we have more lights. Stay tuned so you can see that. Other things to come that we can complete this winter will be our loft railings. We are hoping to get up our bear protection, very important before spring rolls around. We also have a special little project that we're working on at a different cabin that we'll be sharing with you that involves a lot of renovations and building. And then as we roll into summer, we have so many projects that we plan on sharing. I appreciate everybody who has joined us on this journey, either recently or from the beginning. All your comments, likes, shares, it means so much. We're primarily just doing this because we're doing it anyways and love our life here in Alaska, and we want to take that opportunity to share with others who don't get to quite enjoy the things that we do. And feel free to send us any recommendations or feedback that you can. Once again, thanks for joining us, and check out these lights. In this phase, we do something that I consider pretty damn exciting. I know that you've just been watching us live our life off-grid, and we aren't necessarily building as much. That's winter, and also we're just ready for a break and to enjoy all of our hard labor. But this time, we installed some lighting, and it has made a huge difference. Might not sound exciting for you, but it is for us. If you want to skip over watching us get our firewood and do some of the other things that we must do when we're out at the cabin, you can jump right to 6 minutes and 40 seconds if you wish. But I find it pretty exciting. It wasn't all too difficult, but dang, the difference it made was incredible. This morning, it started out right around 18 below. It warmed up from 25 below overnight because the clouds came in, but it made for a really difficult journey back out to our vehicle, which I will upload in a separate video because, man, it was quite the challenge. But anyways, take a look at everything that we accomplished on this beautiful morning. It's warmed up, like 12, maybe, somewhere between there, 15, I don't know, but that's what the clouds will do, warm it right up. So, yep, just another day. Cloudy and just kind of life here at the cabin off-grid. As I mentioned, getting firewood is a priority, so let's take a look at how this is an all hands-on-deck process. If you can see, it is above my knee. It's literally to my crotch. Oh, just a little guy anyways. Woo! Like I said, hard to move in this deep snow. These conditions are not making it easy. So we save all the twigs for fire starter. We'll have the kids collect that soon. It's not a big one, but wood is wood. Around the cabin, this also serves a dual purpose to clear the land a little bit more, so we try to take the dead and down trees and use those for firewood right now. Anytime we are getting firewood, the boys are always out here helping us. Sometimes it's a little bit more play than help. And load them onto the sled. Yep. Pile all those up for fire starters, buddy. Put them in like the front of the sled.
First this.
You can take the big one. Yeah, go ahead. There you go. Here, you get up and now you got it. There you go. Big guy on campus. Here you go, buddy.
Good job.
These trees may look small, but they're pretty heavy when you're trying to move in the deep powder and get them onto the sled. Getting firewood with the boys' help is always a good mixture of play and work, and they definitely learn the value of hard work.
That's a big tree. There you go. Just gotta get around the snow machine, bud.
The boys are great at collecting all of the little sticks off of the tree, and we use those as fire starters.
All right, here you go. All right, now you've kind of seen what this looks like. I'm gonna stop filming so that I can get to work and help them and get inside a little bit quicker. As you saw, if you look closely, it's all frosty with the hair by our mouth. Camden's a good example of that. It's that way for me too, but let me show you. Camden, let me show him your frosty hair. See how it's all frozen? Yeah. See how he's freezing through? Because it's cold. And his eyelashes, let's show everybody your beautiful eyelashes that are freezing. And we've only been out here, what, 7 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and help move this along.
Now that we cut up all of the firewood, we've hauled it over to the front of the cabin where we once again continue with our teamwork as a family. My husband cuts it up, I put it on the deck, and the kids bring it over and stack it. We will do this every single weekend that we're out here to stay on top of our firewood use and to be prepared for the next journey out. You can sort of see in the background on the thermometer that it is definitely below zero out there, but the movement keeps us warm. And you know what they say, firewood is going to warm you up twice. And this is definitely a lesson that our boys are surely learning out here and becoming very appreciative of. To fill up that rack for the next weekend out here, we dropped about 4 different trees around our property to help increase our barrier for wildland fires. So we want to get the ones closest to our cabin right now. That's really helpful come summer. And we're doing the dead and down trees.
I enjoy getting firewood, but it's quite a lot of work.
You all heard it from the little man yourselves.
And there I am.
Another job well done by the family. Lunch today is going to be tacos made with our caribou beef. We're having some tacos for lunch. Pretty basic tacos, but you know what? It's food. Earlier, Carter also had some SpaghettiOs that he was longing for, but clearly only ate out the meatballs of the SpaghettiOs and meatballs, so children. This is it, a moment I have been waiting what feels like forever for, installing our solar lights in our cabin. Woohoo! While Cameron was out hunting with the boys for ptarmigan initially, I decided it's no time like the present to get started with installing the solar. So he came back and I had got everything on the outside of the cabin installed, and I was in the process of starting to hang the first set of lights. So teamwork made this go much quicker. All we did was utilize a staple gun to hang up these strands of lights. This is a project I had been waiting forever for, so I was so excited to get it underway and look at the results. Okay guys, they are on. They're working, and I am so impressed. This turned out way better than I thought, and it seriously gives so much more light over there. Just a little bit. So I think, because it really wasn't that challenging, but something I've been hoping to do for a very long time, I'm going to add solar to our kitchen side as well. This is so exciting. This is so amazing. Oh my goodness, to have lights. This is incredible. We'll have to check back later once the sun's gone down and see what it looks like. Now that I installed lights on the dining room side under the loft, like I said, it was time to move on to the kitchen side under our loft, which really did help improve the lighting situation other than our just single lantern over there. It made a huge difference. So we did the same exact thing. I installed the solar on the outside of the cabin, which is south facing, and then I ran the strands and attached them using a staple gun, and there they are. So we got these ones installed on the second half of the downstairs kitchen and dining room, but these ones didn't come pre-charged, so we gotta wait for the solar to charge, and considering now it's dark outside, you probably won't be able to test those ones anytime soon. Dinner tonight is chicken fried rice. How is it, boys?
Good.
That's good.
Also, veggies included.
We found that it's a little warmer over here being closer to the wood stove, so we tend to just eat at the island for quick meals. If we have a lot more sides and stuff, then we sit over in our dining room table, but it's a lot colder over there, so that'll probably be more of our summer seating. Another weekend has come and gone. So, things that we accomplished this weekend was pretty minimal. It was really just life at the cabin off grid. But we did end up installing our solar lights to give us more light. We'll see how much sunlight they collect while we are gone until the next visit. That was pretty exciting. It's not sunny at all out there. It's still very flat light and extremely cloudy. But things that we do when we are preparing to leave, to kind of button up the cabin, we kind of undo what we've done when we got out here. So the boys, we did bring them out this little sofa, and they have a little area up here all to themselves and their little table. We empty their waters and leave them open so that they dry out and they don't freeze till the next time when we fill them. Do the same thing with our waters that we leave out here as far as our stainless steel bottles go. So we leave those as well. And we, of course, take out the trash. Then our cooler, we empty that out, and we leave that over here open. Empty the water that we have drained from our sink when we're doing dishes. Make sure our stove is clean, propane's off, countertops are clean. Everything is just cleaned up, buttoned away. Did remember to empty and turn over the dog water. That way it's not frozen when we come back out. The fire's dying down and all taken care of. So we are ready to go. Last thing is for me to get all of my gear on that's over there in the corner and load up the dogs. And then we will be out of here for another weekend out at the cabin.
Thanks for joining us.
Give us a like and subscribe and follow for our next adventures on Wild and Free
Interior Alaska.